wouldn't you know it, she's just a one wire now. And it works. Alright, I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not, but if you got real loose wires like this, and you just kind of want to tighten them up, you can always take a zip tie and just kind of put it on there like so. Oh, maybe I can. No, I can't. Tighten it up as much as you can, and then you can turn it around to where the bottom of the zip tie is facing to where this part of the zip tie right here faces the bottom. You can tighten it up as much as you can cut it off. Nobody's going to be the wiser. That is your Jimmy Moan your zip tie moment. If anybody ever tells you that there's a such thing as too much zip ties, or too many zip ties I should say, stop talking to them, because you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. They got too many wires hanging. If your wires are too far separated, zip tie them together. You don't know what to do with them to get them out of the way? Obviously cut your tails off first, because what kind of lazy bastard are you? And then bam, zip tie it to another harness. And then you know what? Nobody knows they were there. And that is your Jimmy Moan your zip tie moment. It's electronical. That's too fucking fancy for me. So let's say you're putting new bucket seats in your car like I am. And 3 of your mounts hit the floor, but your 4th one doesn't. That's not a problem. If you've got like a 1/2 inch of space, and that's about it, maybe an inch. If you got extra sockets laying around, take a socket, and you can take that socket and put it on your underneath your seat, or underneath your seat mount, like so. I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you put it on there and you just drill your hole and you put your bolt through it, then you've got your spacer and you should be fine. And that's what I'm doing with this. So not having, just if you've got extra sockets laying around, don't use a good socket to do that. Or you can use, I've done it before, you can use like fender spacers if you got them, or your spacer that goes in between your upper control rod and the frame. Upper control arm rod and your frame where it bolts to. I mean, you can use those, but ideally if you've got a spare sockets laying around that you're not going to use, that's going to work out just fine. That's your Jimmy Moan your tech tip. Sometimes when a guy's building a car, he does some of the wrong things the right way. You put an electric seat in your car, and you take buckets out of a different car, and one of them happens to be electric. So you take your wire and you run it from your seat, your positive wire, up underneath your dash. Kind of hide it underneath your shifter so it's not so ugly. know, and you hit the button and it moves back and forth. But in my case, I did the wrong thing the wrong way. See, that's not supposed to just go in there like that. You know, it should... Ow! Motherfucker, I stabbed myself with a wire. You know, it should really just, you know, it should really have a connector on there. But, you know, that'll work for now. You know, it'll be alright. So, if you're going to do a change like that to get rid of your torn up bucket seat, to put in a halfway decent set of buckets like that, that's all fine and good. You know, you can run it up through your you know, your firewall and up the floor pan like I did. Don't be a lazy bastard. Cut your zip tie off. Nobody likes an ugly zip tie. She's pretty though. I call her Tin Indian. That's Dad's car. Big Red. The feller went ahead and cut all the zip tie ends off now. Now it looks factory. That's the way it's supposed to look. Still got to do something about that. And I probably will in the next 3 years or so. When I melt the wire and it doesn't work, that's when I'll fix it. You know, that's the way it should be done, you know? All the wrong things the wrong way.
This one works.